What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the Change Your Story podcast. I'm your host and transformation coach, Hannah Dawson, and I am so excited to be here with you today. And I'm really grateful that you have chosen this podcast to tune in today. So my hope and my prayer is that you will feel empowered, you'll feel energized, you'll feel encouraged and motivated after you listen to these mini episodes every single day. So I want to start off today's episode by asking you a question. What is the last thought that you had about yourself and your body? What was the last thought? Write it down. Now, what if I told you that whatever your last thought about your body or yourself was going to happen? What would you think? Would you be like, oh no, I don't want that to happen? Or what you were thinking about yourself something you would want to happen or would want to have? Here's the thing, your thoughts are like a magnet. All right, so whatever you're thinking about yourself is what you're going to attract more of in your life. So if it's negative things, it'll be negative circumstances and situations, and thus it will just keep repeating the cycle, the loop. So if you want to feel better, you have to think better. If you want to love your body, you have to love yourself. Does that make sense? Love is the highest frequency you can be on. So that's why, ladies, so in the Fit Club app, that is why we have the daily dose of motivation, the little reading thing, devotional. That's why we have those affirmations, reflections to go over your wins. That's why we have, gratitude. This is why, because it's so important to set your intention and your thoughts on higher things, on the love frequency. That means I am statements. I am smart. I am beautiful. I am fit. I am healthy. I am strong. Or I am grateful for. Or I am, looking forward to. Because it puts your mind in a positive state. It sets your mind. Mindset. Think about that. Mindset. What are you tuning your mind into today? What frequency is your relationship with yourself tuned in on? This is so powerful. And ladies, I cannot stress this enough. I struggled for many, many years with my body image, with my relationship with myself, my identity, who I thought I was, what I thought I was capable of. And it was so negative. And I just kept getting myself in situations and circumstances that never got me out of there. It was always this dark place for me, no matter what, no matter how much I dressed myself up, no matter what I got to distract me at that moment. At the root of things, my thoughts were toxic about who I was, about my body. And it wasn't until I started changing the way I thought about myself, really started to heal my relationship with myself. And it really does start with what you're listening to. It really does start with writing affirmations. It really does. I mean, people say affirmations don't work. They absolutely are so important because you are affirming whether you think that you are, whether you're aware of it or not, you are affirming. So what are you affirming? What are you manifesting in your life? What is those thoughts constantly on repeat in your mind all the time? That is what you're going to create more of in your life. And so either you're going to be intentional or not intentional. And so affirmations, writing that journal, like I've talked about in other podcasts. And if you haven't listened, I would go back and binge more of these daily dose of motivations. I talk about setting a timer for 11 minutes. I learned this from, and I cannot remember his name. I will find his name for next time and I will tell you guys. I can't remember his name, but he gave me this little, I learned this from him, to set a timer for 11 minutes and to write down I am statements. And then in the evening, this is also what he says. I never said this in the podcast, but he says in the evening, stand in front of the mirror in a power pose. So that's like in a superwoman pose with your hands on your hips and say those statements out loud to yourself in the mirror. Also, Louise Hay talks about mirror work. Like these people Don't just say this for fun and because it's like, it's not woo-woo, it's not anything. Either you are going to take control of your life and your relationship with yourself, and you're going to start speaking to yourself like you would want your child or your someone you love to see the value in themselves. Either you're going to do it for yourself, because nobody will. Nobody's going to do it for you. You cannot depend on external validation to live on. You'll just find you'll be depleted and defeated all of the time. So where are your thoughts taking you? Take control. And so in the morning, start off by writing gratitude. Sometimes that's the easiest place to start. What are you grateful for? And then you can go, I am thankful and grateful for. You can put I am statements. You can write your dreams, your goals as already accomplished, as I am. You can start off by saying, imagine if, get your imagination. Imagine if this, what is it? What is it that you want? Get your imagination there and start taking control of your thoughts. Nobody's going to do it for you. And it's really cool, the things that will start happening in your life, and you'll have to start writing it down, because it is crazy amazing what happens when you start being intentional with who you are and with your thoughts. They are so powerful. So I just really want to encourage you today that what you want will happen. You just have to get your thoughts in tune with it. You have to put them on that radio station. You have to put them on that frequency of results, of health, of fitness, of strength, of being strong, of having energy, of being fit, of being lean, whatever it is that your heart desires. Start saying that that's what you want. Start declaring that. Don't declare doubt. Don't declare what ifs. Don't declare, how is it going to happen? Just declare what you want and start thinking about it all of the time. That is it. That is all. I hope you have an amazing day. Again, I want to thank you all for reviewing the podcast, leaving your reviews, rating it. I just really want to thank you in advance. And last thing, you guys, we do have a challenge starting April 29th. It's the Shred 1.0 in the app. If you're a part of the app, it's free. If you're not a part of the app, all you have to do is join the app. As well as I have been posting on my YouTube channel a journey that I'm going to start going through. So if you haven't tuned into that, go to my YouTube channel. It's Hannah Dawson. Make sure you hit that subscribe, the notification bell, so you'll be notified when I upload new videos. And follow along my journey. I would love to be able to share that with you. That is it. That is all for now. Bye, you guys. Love you all. Bye.